Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is your host, Mr. Sasquatch. Now, I bet a lot of you are thinking it's been a long time that you posted. What's going on? Um, I know a lot of you didn't see what I posted in the community section. It doesn't really show up on mobile or mostly on TV if you watch YouTube there. So this is a whole video explaining what happened, why I didn't post it, and when I should be coming back. So might be a little hard to talk about, but I'm gonna get through it. So the Sunday hitting the week of Thanksgiving, I went with my girl, with my wife to kind of go out, have some me and her time, went to, they opened like a Seven Brew kind of thing around my area, went to get that, kind of came home, had a great time. And I told my girl around 4, close to 5 o'clock around there, that I was gonna kind of head to bed real quick to rest so I can wake up and make some videos after. And that's when kind of all hell broke loose. Around 5:20, I was getting a little tired, extra tired, so I'm like, finally my sleep is coming. Then my heart started racing a lot. Started feeling weird. I was like, whoa, this is like not normal. I'm not nervous, I'm not in danger. What's going on? My left arm started getting numb, weak in the knees, very tight on my chest and around my face. And I told her to call 911 because I might be having a heart attack. Paramedics came, they gave me some medicine. They took me in the ambulance, and I was admitted in the ambulance for like a whole week. Long and behold, I had a non-STEMI. So basically, a non-STEM or non-STEMI, that's what it is. So basically, like a version of a heart attack. But yeah, that's basically what happened. Now, the weird part is they put a whole, like they checked my heart, they did X-rays, they did MRIs, they put a whole catheter or tube like on my wrist. You can see the little rest spot right there, but they put a whole thing. I was awake through that. It's crazy. They put it through your whole arm, comes up your, they put it through your wrist, comes up your arm, and there's like two huge TVs. Like it checks your pulse and everything, and I can see kind of like a camera kind of thing. It shoots like the specific liquid that they can see through your heart, and it goes through every, through every major artery of your heart, right? Or your pipes or whatever you call it. Long and behold, very blessed that I don't have any clogs, no blood clots. I'm a healthy son of a bitch. So how this happened? I can blame it at the Seven Brew, but mostly it's my own fault. And the doctor explained that it's due stress. Not only my weight, but my stress. I had to keep my stress down. I got to do something to. He said you got to cut people off. You got to do something. If it's work, get up, leave, do walk around, go to the bathroom, take some time for yourself. Be more happy because the stress literally almost killed you. It was really bad, guys. My blood pressure was 180, and my heart rate went to close to 170 as well. Like blood pressure 180 is borderline heart attack. It got to a point, it hurt. I saw my heart out of my, like, pumping out of my chest when they put me in the emergency room. It got to a point that I thought I was gonna, I told my girl that I love her and I'm sorry and all that. Like I thought I was gone, bro. Like I couldn't feel my left leg for a bit. It got to a point that like my vision got dark. Like, bro, I thought it was I thought the Grim Reaper was coming after me that day, and I guess I beat it. But I got really nervous because when everybody coming in, like one nurse or two is something, but when you see a whole group of doctors and coming in, it makes you more nervous. So my heart rate just went up like crazy. But luckily, like I said, they checked everything and they said, "Man, you're healthy. You're one healthy son of a bitch. You got very lucky. No blood clots, no nothing." They and the thing is, they gave me a week off from work, and I went back. So I was there from Sunday. I left Thanksgiving Day. Okay. After Thanksgiving Day, a couple of days passed, and my heart rate started going crazy again. I had to call my girl from work, like, "Hey, can you talk to me to calm me down?" She did the best she could. I'm telling you, she's amazing. If it wasn't for her, man, for her calling the ambulance that day, I wouldn't be here, to be honest. If it wasn't for her and the doctors and the nurses, I wouldn't be here. You would have seen a whole different video from somebody else. But again, it happened again the second time. I called the ambulance myself. I told them, "Hey, my mouth is getting dry." "Oh yeah, your mouth dries up too when that happens." Very scary. You think playing horror games or somebody jump scaring you is scary? Going through some shit like this is the worst, bro. It's a whole new fear, and that's what happened the second time I went. They took me. My heart rate was really high, but they did all the test again, except the thing, because they already had the results. Like, I was not that long ago I was there, you know what I mean? So, but they did every other test once again, and they said, "You're healthy, and it looks like what happened the second time, your body went through a trauma, and now your anxiety appeared." I never had anxiety. If I did, I never noticed it. But I'm a very calm kind of person, you know. Sometimes, you know, I get a little stressed out, whatever. But I guess keeping all that stress inside, keeping a lot of things inside, sent me there. And I guess the 7 Brew, because there's a lot of sugar. Even though I don't drink that much, I drink coffee once in a while, but I never drink energy drinks. I stopped that when I was a kid. I think that's what kind of pushed it, right? That was the limit of it there, and it sent me to the hospital. But the second time, it was just anxiety. So I gotta be careful. Just bring the stress level down. So I cannot play no Call of Duty games, even though I don't really play it anymore. But anyways, I gotta keep my health good. I am in a strict diet. I'm already losing some pounds. Oh yeah, the first 3 days they didn't let me eat at all. I was pure liquid. My potassium was really fucking horrible. So there's that. So I'm eating a banana. So you know how people say, eat a apple keeps the doctor away, eat a banana keeps the doctor away from me. So I have my first doctor appointment tomorrow. I know it's been a bit to see a doctor. They kind of messed up on my health insurance, and I had to deal with that too, blah blah blah. But I finally seeing a doctor tomorrow, see what's going on, because they gave me these 2 pills to drink for blood pressure and my heart rate, just to keep me calm, basically. And it's like to restart my system. That's what it is. And I had to drink it for like a month. And the worst thing is, both pills makes me dizzy. It says that the side effects are dizziness, drowsiness, you can't drive or deal with vehicles or anything like that, machinery. One of them really makes your eye blurry. So I can see good without the glasses, but now it's like everything extra fuzzy. It's just a whole horrible crap, and I have to talk to the doctor about it, because how I'm gonna function. I'm back at work. these couple of days, week past of that small vacation, even though I felt like I was dying every day after all this. Um, it's hard to work. It's hard to work in the morning because I have to drink these pills, these 2 pills, and eat breakfast with it. I have to. Um, at 8 in the morning, I start work at 8 in the morning, so I'm feeling the effects of these pills all the way to what, 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I clock out at 4:30. I do a whole hour shift, 8 hour shift. You know what I'm saying? Like I cannot be feeling like this through, you know, my whole shift every day. What if they say, oh yeah, now you're surpassed your 30 days, you still got to drink the pills for a while? I talked to my doctor, like, the one in the hospital when it happened, like, do I have to keep drinking this forever? Like, he's like, no, people get out of it, but you got to do your part. You got to lose weight. You got to be more stress-free, more happy. And like I said, I'm a happy guy, but the thing is, that day I was not stressing. That's the weird part. And I think it's just the coffee that was the tip of the iceberg, how they say, right? But yeah, I'm taking it more slow. Doesn't mean I'm quitting YouTube. Hell no. I'm definitely gonna be playing some horror games. I'm definitely gonna be playing demos. I need to figure out that these pills don't make me dizzy the days that I'm here. Like in the weekend, I can record in the morning so I can have more time, with my family, and then I can upload and all that. You guys don't have to wait so long. That I'm like over here fucking dizzy when I'm trying to run from something. Or I'm trying to do something. So that's gonna be a conversation that I'm gonna talk to my doctor, and hopefully they can breathe down the doses, or they tell me pretty soon your body's gonna get used to it. You'll be fine. And I hope that's the case. I hope I don't have to drink it anymore. But what happened that day was very scary. Like I said, I thought was it, man. And I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad that I'm with my family, with my wife, that I thank her for the rest of eternity. I'm glad that I'm here with my puppy. And I'm glad that I can still record for you guys. This channel always been a stress-free channel. This channel is supposed to be a channel that you guys can come in, watch my videos, and escape reality, at least for a while. And I guess that I forgot the meaning of that for a little bit, and it almost cost my life. So I'm gonna take my own advice and try to play, try to draw more, try to read more, try to adventure more, right? And still manage the channel, and I'm just gonna be flowing the wave, no stress, no more chill, but still doing my I gotta do what I gotta do kind of stuff, but kind of keep that stress-free vibes, right? Anybody that wants to talk all stress, and I'm just gonna cut the conversation, or I'm just gonna walk away. In the end of the day, my life is important, not because of me. It's because I have a family I got to take care of. I have a puppy and I have a wife that I love and dear so much in my life that I'll do anything for them, and I'm not ready to go yet. And I have a commitment to you guys to make a channel that I really want you guys to escape that stress as well with me. So pretty soon the videos are coming back. Let me just talk to my doctor, and yeah, man, we can enjoy these horror games. I know a bunch of stuff happened, the Game Awards and all that shit. So I saw some trailers. I saw some stuff that I really missed. I'm like, damn, I know some demos are out that I had a chance to record. So definitely I'm gonna do that. But anything that you take from this video, I hope you take this to heart, into your mind, and think about it for a bit. If you are stressing, let's say you can't really talk to nobody, you don't have nobody to talk to, trying to find something that you can focus on. Sometimes games are, it's the best way to escape reality, but sometimes games kind of stress you out, you know what I'm saying? So for example, I like to draw. I like to listen to music, new music. I like to read. Like I said, I got a manga. In the other videos I talked about, I got a manga from the anime or the manga Mushishi. They did a anniversary edition. I pre-ordered part one of that, and I'm gonna finally start reading it more and kind of keep my mind off things. Take a moment for yourself. Doesn't matter what it is. Just don't hurt yourself. Be careful. But please, please, if you're young or you're my age, I'm in my 30s. I'm early in my 30s. I should not be having a heart attack. But the doctor told me people even in their 20s or younger, they get these NSTEMI due to stress or something or trauma that happened. So please be careful. Please be careful. Take my advice. Once in a while, eat some fucking fruit, eat some veggies. I'm eating a lot of salads. Sweet potato is really good for your heart. The beet, drink the juice like all natural. It tastes like fucking dirt. Like it literally tastes like you're putting dirt in your mouth. But it's the best thing in the world for your heart. And I'm drinking that shit every day. Make sure you eat something with it. But it's good for you. Not too much salt. And this is coming from a Puerto Rican dude. Like sazon adobo is at my house, and now I had to change my seasoning for a while until my doctor said it's okay to eat normal again. Well, quote unquote normal. I just don't need to saturate eating McDonald's and Burger King every single fucking day, but I can once in a while hopefully have some pizza and wings. You know what I'm saying? But for now, I have to recover. I could come back and play video games and all that, definitely, but picking up heavy stuff or running or being in a stressful situation is not a good thing for me right now. Some people recover under like 3 weeks. Some people recover under 3 months or a bit more. It depends on the person, depends on their body. And I've been in a strict diet, and I kept that diet so far, and I'm feeling that I'm losing a little bit of weight, man. And hopefully you guys can see that happening in the near future, that I lost enough weight, not too much, too crazy, but enough that I feel comfortable and I feel great. But I never want none of y'all to deal with a heart attack. If you feel anything weird, if you feel anything like numbness on your left arm, like tightness on your chest, your heart is going crazy, even trying to do the breathing exercises, it's not working, do not wait. Call 911, call for help. And if it's an anxiety, you're not alone. I never thought I'd deal with it. Now I am. It's a little hard, but I got a good, I got a good wife and a good family support, and in games and you guys, man, just knowing that I can focus on something helps a lot. But take my heed, take my warning, take care of your health so you don't have to go through this again. Doctor told me if I don't take care of myself in the near future, if I keep getting big, if I keep eating the way I was and stressing, mostly the stress, and sleep apnea is bad too. But if I don't take care of this, what can happen is it doesn't know how many times you get a heart attack. One day you can have brain bleed and you can die from that. That's not a way to go. That's not a way to go, brothers. So I'm taking this seriously, and I'm gonna have more. I'm gonna do more fun stuff in the channel, and I hope you guys can come to the journey with me. But yeah, don't worry, man. I'll definitely be coming back soon. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to me and spending time with me. And I hope you got some advice, kind of what I said, and took it to heart. Take care of yourself. And again, I hope you use this channel to kind of skip reality for a little bit and brings you happiness and peace. All right. But this is Mr. Sasquatch. I'm definitely coming back soon. Just wait for me. Bear with me. I'll be back this week. Thank you again. I'll see you soon. Peace.